Okay, we're going to change the combination on a Sentry Safe model 6250. Sentry, little handle, no little keys. Yours will not look like this. This one here, you really can't tell, but right here was broken. I had to take it apart and fix it. This is what it will look like. The plastic on the bottom. Okay, first what you want to do is you want to take this plastic off. It's just a little plastic cover, 4 screws. Take it off, and that gets you to the wheel. And you get your combination wheel right here. It's hard to see it, but there it is. Alright, we want to get our combination. So we want to turn to the left. And it's very hard to see the wheels moving, but once you keep turning it, you'll notice that the third wheel, the inside, the most inner wheel, will start turning. You want to run it down till it's even with your bar, right about there. Look at your combination. We're at 16. We'll write that number down. Then we want to turn to the right, 1 full turn, and then you want to keep going. A second turn, and we want to stop when our second groove pops up, right about there. The second groove in the middle, and we're running right around 63, 64. We called it 64. Okay, then we want to turn back to the left until our third groove, or outer groove here, lines up. And as all 3 lined up, we can turn our handle. Handle turned. Now we check our number, which is 96. So our combination for this safe is 16, 64, 96. Now, quick change would be to pull this little tab right here. Pull it off, take that nut off, and turn that where there's 2 pins. There's 2 holes here. We can change those. That will easily change your combination. Or you can pull that nut completely off, pull this piece off, turn your dial, and these rings won't move. Those won't move. You turn your dial 1 full turn and put it back on. That will change your combination. Pretty simple. Let's give it a shot. I gotta put the camera down for a second. Let's do that. Maybe. Alright, see, I've got the tab bent back. Now let's take the bolt off, but not off. This shouldn't be tight. It should be fairly loose. Alright, now we've got the nut completely off. We can take this piece off. So you got 4 holes. And we were in those 2. We can change them to those 2. And that will change our combination. Just like that. And that will change the combination. Put the nut back on, put your washer back on, put your nut back on, then your combination has changed. Our last number is now 80 instead of the 96. So that did change the combination. So if someone's just got a combination, you want a quick change, that will do it. You can also pull this off nice and easy, and then we'll turn our wheel. Okay, we'll turn it a little bit and then put that back on and line it up with one of the holes. Doesn't matter which one. Put on that one, put on the other one, and now our last combination number would be 54. We just need to figure out what the others are, and we can do that by simply putting everything back together. And let's put this on here. Put a little tab on there. Don't want to lose it. Put our nut back on there. That way it don't fall apart on us. Alright, we got that back on there. Now we're just going to turn our wheel, scramble our combination, and we have no idea what our new combination is. We just know we're not working. So we want to turn to the left and just keep turning to the left. until our very first wheel, our most inner wheel, starts to turn. Now we want to look for that groove and find it right about there, and we're looking at, looks like 75, 74, 75. We'll call it 75. So we'll write that number down, 75. All right, now we want to go past 75 and then find our middle groove, find out where it's going, and it's going to be right around there. So we're going to call that about 22. So we're at 75, 22. Then now we're going to turn back to the left and watch our last or most outer groove. Come back and line up. Make sure our thing goes right in. Piece of cake. And our last number should be 55. 55. And now just to make sure, we're going to scramble our numbers. Alright, now turn to the left. And we said 75. Make sure we go all the way around. 75 should be lined up. No, we're going to go one more time around. So we're going to go one more time around to 75. Go 75. Then we want to go to 22. So we're going to go past 75 all the way to about 22. And then we want to go back to 55. And will that work? And it worked. There, you have changed the combination on your Sentry Safe model number 6250. Piece of cake. Put the cover back on, you're good to go. Okay, we go to the left. 75, 75. 22, 55. Get ahead.